filmmakers who made this week one worthy of the art form. Yeah. On opening night, Clint Eastwood stood at this podium to introduce his 32nd feature film as director, J. Edgar. Pedro Almodovar was here with us this week, showing favorite films of his, and he had a conversation here in the Chinese, where my favorite quote was this: "Movies should be bigger than your furniture." And you're about to see why tonight. My favorite quote from the ticket line was the night that we showed Carnage, when I overheard a young woman say, "I heard Roman Polanski couldn't be here tonight." Then there was Steven Soderbergh introducing Haywire, the world premiere of Haywire. A brutal, yeah, you were there too. It is a brutal, energetic thriller that, I kid you not, I woke up the next morning sore. It's that good. And Harvey Weinstein, master showman, wished to do something special to open the premiere for My Week with Marilyn. And so where I'm standing, there was a giant white grand piano, and he invited Lang Lang to come, who many consider to be the greatest pianist of our day, to play the theme song from the film. This kind of magic from these modern masters is why we're here. But let's also not forget, and let's applaud, the over 100 other feature films from emerging filmmakers who made this work and this week so special. Let's also be grateful for our sponsors, for without them we'd all be at home watching television. Audi of America, who has been our partner for 8 years. And tonight's sponsor, American Airlines, the official airline of the American film industry. American helps us bring audiences and artists from around the world together. It is a rare gift in this world today, and they provide that for us. Thank you, American Airlines. And finally, to the talented team of AFI FEST, whose blood and sweat and, yes, a tear or two has been shed. But it all was worth it because it shined a proper light on the movies this week. This festival is led by Festival Director Jackie Lienga. Thank you, Jackie, and thank you to the team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go to the movies. Tonight's presentation is The Adventures of Tintin. It is a film born from the endless imagination of Hergé, and now brought to life by today's most talented storytellers. We are here to witness the evolution of an art form, from the pages of a comic book to this spectacular silver screen. You will experience a transformation unimaginable not long ago. But for all the genius in the wizardry of the work, it is the humanity at its heart that makes this story soar. Here to represent the humans and the creative team here tonight, our leading man, Tintin himself, Jamie Bell.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you for the great honor and the great privilege of closing the AFI Festival this year. There's also some other people from the movie here tonight. I'd like to recognize them for a second. They are actors Daniel Mays, writers Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish, and producer Stefan Sperry. I think they're all sitting down somewhere. For those of you who don't know who Tintin is a Belgian comic that was created in 1929. When it first appeared in newspapers, it was serialized in newspapers. Since then, it's went on to be translated into 80 languages. It has sold over 200 million copies, and the readership is from about 7 to 70, something like that. I first read Tintin when I was 8. I wanted to be him, so I've been preparing for the role for a while. And the creator, Hergé, said that if anyone was to make the film, it should be Steven Spielberg. If he was alive today, not Steven Spielberg, Hergé, I think he'd be very proud of the film. Thank you all so much for coming, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Most of the team behind the camera is in Virginia tonight, shooting Lincoln. That's an awful way to say it, isn't it? They're filming the movie Lincoln. But from afar, let's thank producer and AFI trustee, Kathy Kennedy, and cinematographer. I'm saying this because he's a graduate of the AFI Conservatory, and the cinematographer tonight, Janusz Kaminski. Also in Virginia, but here on tape, the director, to whom we give the final word. He is a trustee of the American Film Institute. He is a recipient of the AFI Life Achievement Award, and he has been to the AFI Conservatory many times to inspire and to educate the next generation. His latest journey up to campus was just a couple months ago. He brought with him his friend and his colleague, composer John Williams. The film you're about to see is the 24th film that they've made together in a collaboration that has spanned 40 years. They sat for a couple hours and talked with about 50 AFI fellows. It is time that we recorded on film, and it will premiere on Turner Classic Movies this Tuesday night. I mention it here because it is moments like that and moments like tonight that your American Film Institute is here to remind how lucky we are to be going to the movies when this man is making them. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Spielberg.